confirm I got the signal. I'll start the timer. And we'll be set. College football was pretty good yesterday too. We were on doing our thing, watching along with Colorado State and New Mexico. So that was fun. Hey, Aiden, how are you, friend? Welcome to the stream. Kai, Zay, Gavin, what's up, fellas? Let me start our timer, and after we open these packs, we'll jump right into the gridiron. Got the daily, get a free pack for a coin thing. We're gonna see if there's another one. Oftentimes there's like 2 throughout the day. There it is. Unstoppable for a penny. Penny for our thoughts. No more pennies being manufactured apparently. Moving forward. So this is an 80 plus. We get an 80. Some binder fodder. Maddie and I think it's a Mobley. Welcome in, guys and gals. Thanks for watching. Let's go play some Madden and see how we do. Got our first Super Bowl victory yesterday. We have played some ranks, played some seasons. Haven't strictly been playing seasons, but we'll see how this one goes. Hey, King, I appreciate it, buddy. How's your Sunday morning so far? There's my opponent's top 3. Very happy. Can't wait for the Chiefs game. Must win. Yeah, it's always exciting to get to watch your teams play. At least I look forward to it every weekend. Hey, what's up, Solo? The Noti buddy. Hopefully I think it's good. On the echo. Thanks for telling me too, Solo.
Jason Sander is set to kick off.
Yeah, the game's always loud after I do the sports streams, and I forget. Like, I try to go through and get everything, but not there. Still an echo? Shoot. Oh, it did work. Okay, because I was running out of ideas on stopping the echo. Let's see. So you're in New York. The Chiefs aren't on every year, but when they are, you're really happy. Yeah, it's annoying to be a they call it displaced fan, right? When your team isn't your home team or like the home team. So you don't get to watch them a lot. There's ways to get around it, unfortunately. Sometimes that way is easier than doing it the right way too. But yeah, that was always a huge concern for me growing up because I didn't get to see Seattle much. Whenever Seattle was going to be on TV, I was always really happy. You got some streaming services, right on. Right now I have Peacock and Prime, and they're both on like free promotional things. I don't usually pay for anything. I did have a Disney Plus deal for a while, but don't have that anymore. Oh, that Bo Nix's a little bit faster than I thought. Hey, Snooze, thanks for following, buddy. Let me get the lights going, Snooze. The lights are supposed to do something for you guys there in that chat. I'm on like 3 streams, Snooze. Here's what they're supposed to do for you when you subscribe. They change color there behind me. But the red chat, as I call it, because it's a red platform that you're on, it doesn't link up currently the way it's supposed to. And then when you if you follow on TikTok, they flash, right? So that is really to try to grab people's eyes when they're scrolling. But anyhow, Snooze Prods, tell me about yourself. Who's your favorite football team? Now we got the lights going for you. Anybody watching the Dolphin Commander game? I have it on, but just waking up and turning it on right now. Hey, King Kai, thanks for the share. The shares are super important to live streamers. So how's your morning been? Seems like a snooze fest. Yeah. It's not like they can switch the teams to go overseas or whatever later, but yeah, this one's not worth waking up for. Unless it's your favorite team, right? Alright, we'll get to Bo Nix that time. Everybody scrolling in, come on in. When you guys follow, the timer goes up and we'll do a longer stream. We'll hopefully get you guys going all the way to kick off. Bama, I mentioned you yesterday. I was saying, man, I hope Bama's okay. It was before, Sooners and Crimson Tide played. Because yeah, I feel like I haven't got to chat with you. I've been seeing that you're active on the likes. So I feel like things are probably okay, and you DM if they were. I hope everything's okay with the family and stuff. So we are multi-streaming. We got 3 chats going. In case you hear me reading off chat that you don't know. After the masterclass Colts and Falcons put on last week. All right, Buddy Booms the kick through there. Things are not going well. I'm sorry, Bama. I know you had a ill family member. I know you've been trying to get your own health and everything going correctly. So, yeah, sorry that we haven't had you around, Bama. Hopefully, best is to come for everybody. That's me. I do answer to that, at least occasionally. If you guys are on TikTok and you're not tapping, you're napping. We want you to follow and share and like and TikTok buddies. I tend to say it a little bit earlier in the streams more often, so hopefully you guys get going there. Who do I think is winning, Bears or Vikings? I think the Bears win, Doomer. Hey, what's up, Mr. Edits? How are you? Mr. Edits, what's the move for editing? Should I continue to use CapCut, Mr. Edits, or should I like teach myself DaVinci or one of those? Oh, what's up, Philly Prods? How are you, bud? I like your profile picture. Yeah, hey, what's up, man? If you guys are in that red chat with Philly, Edits, Doomer, Snooze, I hope all of you guys subscribe and hit that thumbs up for me. It would be splendid if you did. A lot of TikTok guys coming in and out. Here's a question of the day, TikTok and purple chat. Red chat can see the question of the day. Question of the day is this. Get on your thinking caps. French fries or tater tots? I want to know where you guys stand. French fries or tater tots? And if you're telling me fries, where are you getting your fries? Like, who's got the best fries? I've been on the McDonald's kick for a bit. Fries, and it's not close to Solo. Yeah, like, I'm down with tater tots, but yeah, they don't compare to fries for me. Tater tots all the way for Chaotic Monkey. Oh, we've got somebody with a, maybe the minority opinion here. So when I do make tater tots, I like to get them super crispy. And then dip them in some ketchup. Give them a little ketchup bath. French fries for King Kai. In my opinion, leaving Brady out, because he's a biased pick, who do I think is the best NFL player of all time? You can do all the positions. I don't know that I can give you every position off the top of my head. I would say Jerry Rice is the best player of all time. If, you know, leaving Brady out of the conversation. Rice was really good for a really long time. Bama loves tater tots. Crispy with Cajun seasoning on the tater tots for Chaotic Monkey. Looks like we got the side door open here for Lamar. Let's just get that conversion there. French fries all the way. McDonald's has the best fries, says Baker Braun. I like the fries from Rallies, but my local Rallies, and I think they're called something else on the East Coast, Rallies Checkers. The local one doesn't have great service, so I don't usually go through there and get them deep fried. Occasionally I'll get the ones that they have in the freezer aisle and then cook them at home, like in my air fryer. I guess the air fryer isn't really a fryer, but, you know, that's the name that they use for it. So see, Bama's in bed, tired, watching, was up early, didn't sleep, been busy, got to make spaghetti after a while. Oh, spaghetti sounds good, Bama. Who's up for some spaghetti today at Bama's house? Tom, Jude, JCT, Stan, all of you cats scrolling on TikTok, stop scrolling, hang out. Let's talk sports. Maxwell's has the best fries in this side. What is Maxwell's? I don't think I've heard of a Maxwell's before highlights. Maxwell sounds like a place I need to go check out. And Marshawn, I think he's going to go unencumbered into the end zone for the touchdown. So we'll hit the gritty on that one. Rita Red, Ken, Daniel, Eric. What's up, guys? You know what, King, I see a lot of streamers doing really well with that content. I don't like to be on when my favorite team is on and worry about the game, because I kind of get stressed watching sports. Like, not really stressed, but, you know, like, I'm into it. And I don't want to be a jerk to people coming in. Like today, they're playing the Rams. I don't want to be a jerk to, like, the Rams fans coming in and it's like, hey, do you see Stafford just throw that touchdown on your boy Witherspoon? Like, that's going to tick me off. So, yeah, I don't usually do that reaction content. At least when it comes to my favorite teams, but yeah, maybe someday I should. It probably would be more entertaining than me just talking sports. Hey, Stanley, my day's going well. How are you, Stanley? Yeah, Red Chat's popping off this morning. Appreciate you guys being in the Red Chat, and thanks for the reactions, guys. their Stanley Baker highlights, all of you guys. Hopefully you all stick around and enjoy the streams here today and in the future. Let's see. I need to shout out our buddies, right? We got Bama regulating in purple chat. Ladies first, Solo, and Chaotic. I think that's the order they came in. As far as the male moderators. Let's see, do you ever get the pass in Madden? No, I've never got the Madden pass, although it is tempting. Hey, Baker Gaming, thanks for following on TikTok. You got the lights flashing, Baker. And the timer's going up. TikTok controls the timer. For those that are wondering what the timer's about. So listen, you know, I'm in the EA Creator Network Solo, so I typically have like 4,600 points at the start of the year. So I usually get one of those starter bundles to start out. Yeah, so I get a little head start that way. Probably could just save them for this time of the year, but you know, it's a tougher grind when everything's like common cards there at the very outset of MUD. So I got that going for me. I wish they would give us a pass. I'd love a free pass. You got them from pre-ordering. I'd wait till the Thanksgiving promo drops. It's probably coming like this week, I would assume. Baker Gaming, who's your favorite athlete of all time? Thanks for being there, Baker. Monkey, thanks for being here as well. Love it when Monkey's in the chat. I know you come by and lurk often too, and I appreciate it. Baker, hey, thanks for the roses, bud. Baker's liking what he's seeing. He's not chatting, but he's just a benevolent gifter. Thanks, Baker. Unreal Prod says, what's up? Hey, do you remember? No, never mind. The frogs that used to say what's up. I won't say what they were advertising, but you have to be a certain age to remember the frogs. Okay, let's see. Athlete of all time. Did you tell me who it was? Shoot. I didn't see it, Baker. Dang it, I don't know if it got held up by Automod or what. My favorite athlete of all time is probably Mark McGuire or Steve Largent. EJ just came in. How are you, EJ? Love Pete Rose. Ooh. It's tough to admit the love for Pete these days, because a lot of people are anti-Pete. He was an excellent player on the field, I'll give him that. But he does score with 22 seconds. I believe I have the ball coming out second half. Speaking of score, Dolphins are on 3rd and goal on the 1 if you're watching this Madrid game. Eric's in the house. What's up, Eric? How's your day going? Appreciate all of you guys spending some of your weekend with me here. We did a Madden stream yesterday, college football watch-along stream. Now we're back to Madden. I think my next sports stream is like Tuesday. We got some smaller men's hoops coming to the red platform. As a person who is awful, as an athlete who's amazing, hey, I like that you can separate it. Some folks don't. Some people just defend their favorite athlete or musician or whatever, like no matter what. You know, like Mark McGuire was my guy I grew up with. You know, Big Mac shouldn't have been juicing. I enjoyed watching him, you know, with all the enhancements, but yeah, he shouldn't have been doing that stuff. Tucker came through and followed. Thanks, Tucker. Tucker, I didn't see the lights flash the way they're supposed to. I'm going to make them flash on my own, Tucker. Tucker, who's your football team? Do you have a favorite NFL squad playing today? I think Colts and Saints are on the bye week today, right? Now the lights are flashing. They must have had a little delay. Maybe because it's raining here. I don't know. We're in field goal range. I don't really know what I should do here with this 5 seconds. Maybe just see if the seam's open. If it's not, throw it out of bounds. Tucker's an Eagles fan. Who are the Eagles matched up with this weekend? Yeah, that's dangerous. Yep. I got what I had coming to me. Try to force it in there. Hamlin's got it. Now we got to hope for a tackle. All right, we'll try to be smarter with the ball next half. My eyes got big as a pancake there and thought, oh, let's go for the touchdown. It's alliterative, double O, Bama. But I won't tell you. I won't tell you the name. I won't say it. If you figure it out, if you go on your put on your detective hat and figure it out, more power to you. Let's see, Lions. For Tucker. Retired a long time ago, like I did from that scene. Let's see, Baker. Thanks for the heartbeat. The heartbeat puts you on the TikTok team. We appreciate it. Tell you later. All right, if I remember, I will. Ooh, couldn't throw that over to Lynch. I tried to. Currently have sweet tea on the way from McDonald's. This could make or break the day. How much variance in sweet tea is there for Mickey D's? Like, is it good or bad sometimes? Because I'm not a tea drinker. Carson, I'm not. No, I'm a displaced Seahawks fan. They won 7-1. Oh, right on, bud. How are you doing, friend? Welcome back in, Hockey Nut. Water down, sweet tea. Bama still got a troll. King Kai, I have my moments, dude. I mean, I'm definitely not an elite player on the game or anything, but I appreciate that you enjoy watching the content, and you know, everybody likes to be gassed up and feel like they're a good player. But yeah, I've played the game a long time. I played since Madden. I think the first Madden I had was like Madden 92 on Super Nintendo. Of course, the game's changed dramatically over the years, but yeah, we've been on Madden a long time. I think it's Zanik. Welcome in, friend. Lights should have flashed. They're acting up. I'm gonna restart them, but let me flash them first. Boom, flashing lights. If you guys subscribe, let me know in the red chat. Like Carson, if you subscribe, let me know. I'm gonna make the lights do what they're supposed to do. They may need an update, because sometimes they just kind of desync. All right, so the lights are going off. The stop sign thing. I have one in front of me too that like flashes on my face. It looks a little cooler when it's completely dark out, you know. Traditionally a nighttime streamer, but I've fallen off into becoming a morning streamer lately. So, yeah, the lights are probably less thrilling than they could be. Gotta get my butt out of bed earlier. All right, so yeah, new friends. Where are you guys watching from? Who's your favorite football team? Yeah, come on, Lumia stream. Walk in, Lumia. Is this Madden 26? It is. Yeah, we're playing 26. Shoot. This guy's pass pressure is doing pretty good. I do have a family, yep, for sure. Let's see. Baker, he subscribed. Baker, let me get you the subscribe animation. I'm just going to let this rip and hope for the best. Christian Currer, welcome aboard. But yeah, this guy's defense has been good. All right, so let's see. Alerts, red chat, which is where you would find Mr. Beast from years gone by. We gotta get that first down. We're close. Thanks, Kai. Yeah, it's definitely my most important job. Assuming 52. Nightbot didn't like that term there. 52 is Jonas Cespedes. Yeah, Cespedes played for the A's, and then he went to, I think, Detroit, Boston, and the Mets throughout his career. Won a couple of home run derbies. Super cool guy to interact with in person at the games. Let's see, Hudson, he likes the Chiefs. Who's your favorite Chiefs player of all time, Hudson? Derek Thomas was really fun to watch, but I guess Derek wasn't the best guy. You know, rest in peace to him, you know. Hey, Corbin, thank you, friend. Yeah, sorry, it is not doing what it's supposed to do for you guys when you subscribe. There's the subscribe, light, animation, notification, whatever we want to call it. So if you subscribe on the red platform, that's what it should do. If you guys follow over on the purple side, boom, you'll get the flashing lights there, the green ones. Follow on TikTok, they'll be blue. So, you know, follow everywhere. Following's free. Well, that play will work for us. Cooper Kupp. Hang on, Cooper. He's got it in the end zone. Same name everywhere, guys and gals. There's a quick little pop-up on the names if you're scrolling. But yeah, we want you to just hang out wherever you're happiest and watch. Probably Mahomes. You did like Jamal Charles. I think it's Adeline has followed. How's it going, Adeline? Thank you for jumping in. Kai, thanks for the shares. We love the shares, follows, and likes. JSN is him. He's having a great year. I hope he stays healthy and breaks some records and gets Offensive Player of the Year and all that stuff. I really doubt they'll give him MVP because it's usually a quarterback award, but I like to see him at least be in the conversation. Yeah, Charles had some tremendous years for you guys. Priest Holmes was really good going further back in Chiefs history as far as Kansas City running backs too. Jaden is a Lions fan. Yeah, it's been a while since we chatted. Yeah, for sure. I recognize the name, but didn't recall that you were a Lions fan. How are you feeling about the Lions right now? Seems like they're having a solid year. Like they should be right there in the mix. It's going to come down to how the playoffs break and all that stuff. Watch it. Your Ace is watching Washington, Miami. Me too, Ace. I'm not watching it closely, but I got it on my TV. It's one of those ugly games that might end up being good. It's 13-all right now. I am like that. Thanks for following like that. The timer goes up when you guys follow on TikTok and we stream longer. So, yeah, everybody be like that, please. Oh, Eagles, Lions. Dude, that's a big game. Yeah, anything could happen. Yep. No, I know. Yeah, Seahawk fans come in here a lot because they see my Seahawk stuff and they're scrolling on their phones or whatever. And, you know, I have some fans that are super optimistic right now. And it's nice to be optimistic, but I feel like today we play the Rams. We'll find out if we're a legitimate team or not. Mariota gets a huge run, says King Kai. I wasn't looking at the game. The game's over here to my right, so I'm not, like, watching every single snap of it, but I got it up there. So, yeah, Marcus still a good athlete, right? 4 great matchups today, says Ace. Hey, Slenderman, welcome in. Excuse me. Had to clear my throat. But he's saying he likes the Bills. What team do I like? That was from Corbin. Corbin, I like the Seahawks. 40-yard run. You missed DK on the Seahawks, not the same. Yeah. I don't know that I'll ever be used to him wearing that Steeler uniform, but I'm glad DK got paid. Good for him. So Commanders are in scoring position. They're driving. I guess you're always in scoring position, but you know what I mean. Inside the red zone. That's what she said. We're really close to 40,000 followers, too. Today could be the day we break 40,000 TikTok. We need all of you guys to lock in. You're not tapping, you're napping. All the cliches. Whatever your favorite cliche is, drop it on me. That Thornton card is a menace, and he'll score on me there. Lions, Eagles, at Eagle Stadium, 8:20 p.m. Oh, nice. I'll probably channel surf between that and Golden State game today. Warriors playing... I think they're playing in New Orleans against the Pelicans, right? I see one Dolphin is being helped to the locker room. Looks like number 32. I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head. It's Juju Brits is going to the locker. So he put his name up on the telecast. Raptors have a nice core young players again. At least we beat you guys, finally. I think we beat you guys at home solo. Pretty sure you had told me, and I think you were right, that you guys have been undefeated in the Chase Center. Yeah, that Pacer squad is kind of tough to watch, as it stands. Like, I know you guys will be back and all that stuff, but it's one of those years that you hope the lottery goes your way. Yeah, I did too, King. Yeah, I thought I was doing something good for a minute. All right, we need everybody to follow and sub to give me good luck here to pull off this win. Walker is the tank master, says Solo. The tank commander. Sad about the Blue Jays. Dude, the Blue Jays were so close. It is a bummer for Blue Jay fans. I feel for you guys. I didn't really want to see the Dodgers win it again, but the whole year I said I thought the Dodgers would win it all. And sure enough, they did. Thoughts on today's game? I hope Seattle is locked in, dude, and that they're ready to win bogey. But we'll see. You know, it's easy to say, but not always easy to go do it. Win streamer. Hey, thanks, Rome. A lot of you guys are making your way in here, so appreciate you guys watching. Corbin, he says, loves the content. Keep it up. Thanks, Corbin. Oh, and he got it. Nice read. Dang it. I got him earlier on that double pass. Cooper was wide open, and it looked like he was ahead. I didn't even see McCollum there, so I'm probably cooked, guys. I do have the 3 timeouts, though, so let's see if we can get a 4 and out. Probably not going to happen. Hey, what's up, Melinda? How's your day going? Go Hawks. Melinda, who's your favorite Seahawk? Caleb, how are you? Welcome to the stream, Caleb. My buddy's looking to run it down. Yeah, Seahawks, Rams, great receivers, great quarterback play at the moment. Yep. So, Jaden, he says he feels like he got cheated by the Dodgers regarding the Toronto Blue Jays. Doesn't want to be one of those fans that say that you got cheated. No, I hear you. I do feel like Kiner Flefa should have had a better secondary lead, and I feel like the play with Podges and Kiki Hernandez was just such a weird, amazing play for the Dodgers, but if you did it 100 times, that ball's probably dropping in. the majority of those times. You know what I mean? Like, you're probably not going to get that out there too frequently. So he's claiming he's going to punt. Let's see if he does. Let's see, Jaden, he's in purple chat. He says, last time Seahawks and Lions met, put 52. That was Gino and Sam are the quarterbacks. Yeah, that Seahawks and Lions game was a Monday night game, right? It was a pretty entertaining game. Yeah, at least we gave ourselves a prayer here. Really need something that goes out of bounds and gets us out for a field goal try. I was in field goal position before throwing that pick. I was looking for the win earlier. That was intended for Cooper Kupp. So now we're probably to our final play unless we can draw up a DPI or something. Yeah, it was like a really good back and forth game from what I recall. And then I think we had like a 4th down drop or something late that pretty much sealed our fate in that game against you guys in Detroit. Oh well, win or lose, we'll call this our warm-up game for the day. I'm trying to throw the lateral. We got the lateral thrown. What a lateral. Oh, Warren can run with it. Could you imagine getting beat on that play if you were my opponent? He would have been rage level midnight, dude. Dang it. That would have been sweet. Been on for like 26 minutes. Oh, you were there? Yeah, right on. Welcome over, bud. How'd you like that game yesterday? Rams and Lobos was a really solid game. The lateral is L1 or LB if you're on Xbox. Yeah, I've been trying to get on earlier, Jaden. I got really into the habit of being on in the mornings now and sleeping through the night. I think it's probably a little better for my health because they see being up through the night all the time isn't supposed to be really good long term. But I like that nighttime streaming without any family noise or anybody needing me knocking on the door sort of thing. All right, that was game 1. Hopefully we got better games coming. Caleb, welcome in. We are in Legend Division currently. No, I didn't get the win, unfortunately. Cooper's in the house. What's up, Cooper? We're hanging with Mr. Cooper. You stay up all night, and when you go to sleep, would see me on the TikTok streams. Yeah, I like the nighttime crew. You get a lot of international folks coming in those hours because it's middle of the day or evening for them there, and yeah. Get the folks that are up all night. Oh, Holy's in the house. What's up, Holy? Holy 5-hole. Holy, big game today. Rams Seahawks. Are you watching it today or are you going to be too busy? I'm sure I'll end up buying MLB 26. I'm sure I'll be complaining about 26 as well. Who in chat is planning to buy MLB The Show 26? I was thinking about making a long-form video on all the things that we want as a community, or all the things I want as a gamer. But I don't know. I think it'll just be another cut and paste. Excited to watch the Bengals and Steelers game for Cooper. Holy's watching the game. I'm not overly confident in Seattle. I hope that we find a way, but one thing I hope is that we don't get blown out. If we get blown out, we're exposed as pretenders. Rams are legit. We know the Rams are with McVay and the history you guys have. I was thinking of buying it when the Blue Jays won. You didn't know how. Games should be on sale. Once in a while, it comes out as one of those games with PlayStation too. Used to always be on Xbox for a bunch of years there. I think it was like 3 years in a row. MLB The Show was an Xbox exclusive. Like Game Pass freebie game is what I mean to say. Probably not expressing that right. All right, here we go. Seahawks and Patriots. But he takes a delay a game to start us off. He's got Bo Nix at quarterback. What am I playing, Charlie? We're playing Madden 26. How's your Sunday morning, Charlie? What do I play on? PlayStation 5. I like Xbox as well, Cooper. I just ended up with a PlayStation this generation. Back when they were really hard to get a hold of. How about you guys? Who's on PlayStation? Who's on Xbox? Do we have mobile gamers, Nintendo gamers? What's everybody's main gaming platform? Cooper has been injured. I think he's supposed to be good to go for today, though. I was a little surprised that they traded for the receiver from New Orleans. And it looks like Horton is out today, and Jason Sandell, our center, is out today. So probably a good day for the Rams to get some penetration and some sacks against that Seattle line. Jaden, he's on PS5. Cooper's on PS5. He just prefers PlayStation more. No, JSN's wide receiver 1. Cups, he's been in that 2-3 position. But now that they traded for the guy, I want to say it's Rashid Shaheed. I think Shaheed's going to be receiver 2 for us. Cup's almost taken on the role of like being like a receiver coach, coordinator type dude. Trading for Shaheed was a good idea. Takes the attention away from JSN. And I guess he's an excellent return man, so that's always good to have somebody that can get you good field position for Shaheed. I didn't know much about him with his time with the Saints. I usually don't get to see New Orleans on a whole lot out here. All right, so just to reset, I go by Daniel Freak on all the streams. There's a timer over my right shoulder. When you guys follow or subscribe or anything on TikTok, the timer goes up. Usually TikToks are most lively streamed, but today, Red Chat's up there. A lot of folks coming through and subscribing on the Red platform with Charlie. So thanks, guys, if you're watching anywhere. Purple Chat is where a lot of the long-term buddies are from. Hey, thanks, Jaden. Good to chat with you again. Hopefully, won't be so long until we talk to you next time. And I got the faster break as he was looking for Moss out there on the corner. So I believe the Commanders turned it over on downs, and now Miami's going back the other way, still 13 apiece in that Madrid game. Yeah, hopefully we can beat the Rams, but I know Holy's rooting for a whole different outcome there today. Excuse me. We'll play them again late in the year, too. This is the first of the 2 meetings between the divisional rivals there. Plays like, go Rams. No, it's in Los Angeles. So, the one towards the end of the year is the Seattle hosted game. What's up, Just Thoughts? I didn't see your message, friend, if you sent me something. All I see is the question mark. Smokey Edits? How's it going, Edits? What's your most recent edit, Smokey? And did it pull numbers? Where do we celebrate at, guys? At the 20? Touchdown, Adams. I almost got out of bounds. All right. Got that going for us. Sweet tea's watered down. Is there any way to sweeten it up? Like, can you throw some Splenda packets in or no? Hey, thank you for the high five and the Jules Chase B pack opening in the red chat. Smokey, thanks for following. I thought you already were a follower. So, yeah, welcome back, Smokey. Maybe somebody followed the other day or chatted the other day, had a similar account. He did a Jeremiah Love edit. Oh, JSN just followed. What's up, Jackson Smith? Yeah, Chase, thanks so much for the gift. They're on what I call the red platform. Chase, what's your latest great pack opening hit? And what type of packs do you open? You open Pokemon and stuff, or mostly sports? Smokey, he wishes he had Madden 26. I do too, Smokey. Need to get you on the game. You probably could strengthen the T, but you don't want to have to do that. It should have just been blended right. Tough game today for Seattle. Yeah, 1,000%. I hope they go out and play out of their minds, but Rams are a whole different ball game than beating up on some team that has a lot of injuries or something. And McVay's an excellent coach. Like, McVay tends to think through things really well and have a lot of good outcomes for his teams. Smokey, he's playing Madden 25. If you're playing 25, you got to have a ton of 99s, right? Probably like an entire lineup of 99s now, I'd assume. Some golden ticket cards and all that sort of thing. Laporta. I think Laporta just went on the injured list yesterday. If I remember seeing the news correctly, he'll get open and get me there. Got the unfortunate frog in the throat deal going on right now. Sorry for all the hacking on screen. Old Man Donnie starting to sound like Old Man Donnie. Let's see. Jensen, thanks for jumping in. Opinion on the new Steelers. You know, Steelers they're in the mix, right? AFC North is kind of a crapshoot division. Ravens had some tough games without Lamar Jackson. I know they've been hot of late. The Ohio teams are both kind of on the struggle bus. Bengals should have been good, but you know Burrow went out and Flacco's Flacco at this stage of his life. I don't know, man. I guess it's between you and Baltimore as to who's going to make it there for and we'll get the pick with Cam Chancellor. That's a nice animation. Probably between you and Baltimore for the division. I'm not sure either team gets into the wild card. So, yeah, we'll see if Tomlin can pull it out. Lions maybe Super Bowl, says Just Thoughts. Yeah, they got a shot. Does EA ever shut down the old servers? Oh, I think they do after a while. I don't remember how long they're usually up for, though. Hey, anybody that plays old Maddens, do you know how long the servers stay up for? I think it's like 4 or 5 years. I feel like EA does a better job than like 2K does. Seems like NBA 2K only goes back like 2 years or so. Let's see, in Grant 2029, our latest follower on TikTok. Thanks, In, for following. You have extended the length of the stream, and I have a question for you, In Grant. Who is your favorite athlete of all time? Just Thoughts is telling me EA keeps the servers up for 4 years. I could have sworn this MLB season, somebody told me they were playing like MLB 19 or something, the servers were still up. I think the person was pulling my leg. Oh, may have had triangle uncovering, but didn't get it out. We'll punt here. Solo's missing the old one now. Somebody needs to play Solo on Madden 22. Alright, he'll take the fair catch. Gavin Beans. Gavin, welcome aboard. My favorite beans are pinto beans. I like them cooked in the crock pot. That's usually what I do. Occasionally I'll take them and refry them and make kind of the refried bean paste and put it into a taco or burrito. How do you like your beans, Gavin, since you're Gavin Beans? Oh, I thought we had that one for the INT. Let's see, the Big Five. How's it going? Or excuse me, there's no I in there. The BG5. How's it going, BG5? Football fan, Patriots. How are you, football fan? Welcome to the stream. Gavin, he's the same way. He likes them exactly the same. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of like navy beans or any of that stuff. I guess I would eat them in a pinch. I remember buying a bunch of odd beans during COVID because I thought like, well, if I can't get any food here for a while, at least I'll have some beans in the pantry. But you know, eventually the supplies started coming back through. JS-70-7. How's it going, JS? JS, tell me about yourself. Who's your favorite NBA team? Basically, no money spent, Chris. I'm usually granted a creator code on the game, and the creator code comes with the premium, whatever it is, the Madden points. So I get a head start, but I didn't spend like money out of pocket for it, if that makes sense. Solo, he's missing the old Kappa. My team's decent, but there's definitely better teams. My team's like 89 overall. I'm sure some of these cats are like 90 plus. You were at the CSU game, was JS. Yes, I do remember you. Yeah, how did it go, dude? Did you end up taking your shirt off and going into the student section? A lot of those fans were sitting there with the shirt off, trying to rally the logo. It seemed like it worked in the end. The B5G, thank you for the flower for 30 jewels, friend. Chris doesn't even have the game. Well, Reek Woolen's got games. He's going to get us a pick 6. Is anybody planning to buy some games on Black Friday? Because we're not too far from Thanksgiving time. Oh, Bella, hey, welcome in, Bella. Thank you for the heartbeat. How's your morning going? If you guys like good streams, follow Canadian Bella, especially if you like Call of Duty. I would love it if you clicked on and gave her a follow. Right there in TikTok chat. TikTok friends, you guys can help the stream by following, sharing, and liking. Bella just joined the TikTok team with the heart me. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's a nice rainy morning out here. How's the weather out your way, Bella? BG, thanks for the party hat. Since a party hat for 20 jewels. Thank you for the jewels. Bella, thanks for the go popular. We are, as per usual, multi-streaming. We're on TikTok, red, and purple chats, as I call them. And he's able to dump it off to Laporta. Weather is awful, says Bella. Yeah, I've been enjoying the rain coming through. I think we're supposed to have a couple more days of rain. And then lightens back up and cools down. Starting to feel really like, you know, deep fall weather now. BG, my day's great. King Kong, how are you, friend? King Kong's watching on Red Platform. Oh, you guys can't see the chats on the purple side. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see the chats there. Now you'll be all included if you're landscape watching. I saw a streamer got arrested yesterday in Florida. It showed up on like the live stream fells thing, but I was unfamiliar with the guy, so I don't know who he is. Just kind of weird though, like they showed the clip and the police are putting his hands behind his back and arresting him while he's still live, seemingly trying to interact with his audience. Hopefully not foreshadowing. Hopefully yeah, Roger Goodell doesn't come arrest me here for slandering the Shield or something. He'd make a good clip though. Trying to defend. He's got an open route out to the side, but he's going for the home run. We're going for the home run, and Newman's got it with the takeaway. So we've been getting our share of interceptions in this game. And I feel like he may quit here soon. We'll see. Yeah, Nick's tried to lob that one up, and free safety, or excuse me, the strong safety had the break on that. Too easy. Okay, so talked about it earlier, but you know, different chatters are joining as the stream goes on. Today's question of the day: do you prefer French fries or tater tots? And if you're telling me fries, who has the best restaurant fries? Could be restaurant, like sit-down restaurant, or fast food. I like the Applebee's French fries when I go and sit down at an Applebee's. They have a pretty good seasoning they put on them. I mean, it's kind of hard to mess up French fries, right? I'm only unhappy with French fries if they're kind of on the undercooked, soggy variety. Then I may send them back. And I may get some extra sauce that I don't want. Francisco, Versace, Will, Phil, Jason, how are you guys? McDonald's or Burger King, says Sean. Dude, in the summer, I went to my local Burger King, got some fries, and I got super sick, unfortunately. So I have not had Burger King fries in probably 6-7 months. King Kong's asking, what's my favorite NFL team? I'm a fan of the Seahawks. Curly fries or sweet potato fries are S tier. Yes. Yes. Definitely agree on the curly fries. I haven't had sweet potato fries, but yeah, I like the curly fries. We have a Wiener Schnitzel in my hometown. It's probably been open for like 5 years, and they have curly fries that are good. Back in the old days, A&W used to have curly fries around here, and those were excellent too. A&W has sweet potato fries, and they're excellent. Oh, I don't think ours offers sweet potato fries. I need to double check though now. Hey, John, welcome in. Thanks for following, John. Pure conceit of the game. GG's, good game. To the Patriot, buddy. It just didn't go his way that time. There's always the next game. Try to go 1-0 every game, right? We'll get a pile of coins and keep on playing. I'm trying to show you guys the coins. There we go. Might be a Canadian thing. Now, I've heard up in Canada they have the French fries with gravy, right? It's really popular. The poutine. Are you a fan of that or not so much? Any of the other Canadians listening want to weigh in? I think it's called poutine. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Heard that is like super popular up there. I've never had it. Doesn't To me, it doesn't sound like a good combo, but it might be one of those things like you grow up eating it and you just love it. Right, there's my top 3 players. We're always hoping and looking to upgrade the squad. There's my opponent's top 3. This looks like a scheduled win. Unfortunately, this guy's mismatched against me. Assuming those are really his top 3 and the game didn't glitch. So you just got to go out and put it on him. Cheese fries at El Chico's is S tier. John, what is El Chico's? El Chico's definitely sounds like it should be on the West Coast, but I haven't heard of it. Let's see. Is it Kraken? Maybe with no vowels in there? I'm going to assume that's what the name is. How's your day going, friend? Thanks for following. It is Kraken. Oh, right on. It's a Mexican sit-down place. Dude, I think I would like that. We have El Chorrito restaurants out here, and I really enjoy those to go and sit down and have, you know, like fajitas and stuff. Not that El Chorrito's is better, but I just haven't heard of the one that you're telling me about. Got a nice hit from Jamal Adams. Dolphins goal to go situation. They hand it off. Commanders rally to the ball. So the Dolphins try to run it in, or will they kick a field goal and take the lead here? Commanders out of timeouts. So decision time in Miami. It's really good, says Sean. Yeah, it sounds good. A lot of my friends growing up are Mexican American, so I've always enjoyed that cuisine when given the opportunity to eat it. Although I do like if I eat tacos, I like them to be hard shell. I think a lot of folks prefer the soft shell flour tortilla. I know I'm in the minority on that. All right, so the game in Madrid's getting good. A couple of bad teams, but the game is good. Bad teams record-wise. Somebody looking to improve to 4-7, and one of these teams going to drop to 3-8, assuming we don't find a way to have this end in a tie. Imagine being a football fan in Spain. You got 2 3-7 teams coming over, but you're going to go watch, and then the game ends up in a tie. That would suck. Bella, thanks for the You're Awesome gift as well on TikTok. Cat's holding up the thumbs up. I assume it's the Dupla up, but looks like a thumbs up. Chase, what is up? How's your day going, Chase? Chase, give me a 1 to 10 rating on your weekend. How's your weekend been so far? Thanks for spending some of it here watching the stream too, Chase. Oh, he went for the quick hitter and maybe went a little too quick. Receiver not squared around to catch that. 10-10 on the weekend for Chase. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we'll get the pass break up. Turnover on downs against the Jets guy. You guys want the lateral double pass? Kind of want it here on the momentum shift. See if it works out. Dolphins are going to go for it instead of take the lead. I don't know the metrics on this. It's 4th and goal at the 1. A minute 44. Opposing team Commanders does not have a timeout. And the Dolphins are stopped. So now the Dolphins don't have the lead. And the Commanders can just go try to play for the field goal and the win. Kind of thought they should have took the lead there, considering Washington is on a backup quarterback, sitting there with no timeouts. But Coach Quinn is pumped up on that. Handed off, and Commanders blew it up. The double pass works out for a touchdown. Let's see. The Mushbag wants to borrow $40. What are you going to do with it, Mushbag? Occasionally I do charity streams. I don't think today's one of them, Mushbag, but yeah. Let's go ahead and see if you lock in here. All right, so Commanders got the ball and a chance to win. For those of you watching Commanders and Dolphins, one of the Commanders players running around with the thumbs down. That's a bad taunt. I stopped you, and now I'm giving you the 2 thumbs down. If you guys want to help me out on TikTok, please follow. For numerous reasons, we're very close to 40,000 followers, and we get more time added to the time bank, which is how long I'm going to stream when you guys follow up. So following's free. Sharing and liking are free too. It's free to support. Debo Samuel gets a good play to get the Commanders drive started. Bunch of Seahawks in front, and we're going to take away with a Greek Ward. Should we let Devontae Adams throw it again? I never run this play to the left. Let me try running it to the left. I think we're going to get a weird animation where he kind of 180s back around and tries to square up his body for the throw. The BG just sent me a clapping seal for 250 jewels. BG, thank you, bud. That's huge. All right, DK's got it. DK doesn't want to throw it. DK wants to run it. Right, good scramble from Mr. Metcalf. But yeah, thanks so much, BG. You've sent a lot of jewels in this morning. Right, Marshawn will break the goal line. I think this game's going to get ugly. I hope my opponent quits for both of our sake. I got to rack up the stats on him, though. Because sometimes it be that way. Right, Mariota and the Commanders looking for the win. There's a minute 10. Dolphins want to tackle him down in bounds if they can. Keep that clock churning. Jets having another tough year. I feel for the loyal Jets fans that have been waiting and waiting. We're going to force a fumble. It's going to be a scooping score for Wilson. And this game is getting very lopsided for my opponent. We're playing Madden Ultimate Team for anybody scrolling in, watching what we're doing. So this is an online game. I'm not just beating up on the computer on Rookie or something. But yeah, Fitzpatrick came in there and blasted. What's up, Jay? How's your day going? Can you play me? I don't know. Are you a follower? King Monkey? Are you a part of this community? King Monkey just followed. All right, Monkey, I'm gonna tell you how the monkey ate the banana around here. I don't typically play online head-to-head matches against the community. What I will do, once in a while, we'll do like a subscriber Sunday. Of course, it's already Sunday morning, but like subscriber Sunday night and play some squads. So if you wanted to like join the community, click on my profile, join the Discord type of deal. You're certainly welcome to come in and talk sports with us. There's a Mutt Squads role for anybody who wants to play squads together. And yeah, I just don't like playing head-to-head against everyone. But hopefully you'll stick around and enjoy the content. Let's see. MF and Crash Out. What's going on, Crash Out? What are we crashing out about today? Thank you for following the stream. Took me a while to understand what crash out meant. I do like that term from a lot of you guys and gals that are younger than I am. Gonna crash out if we drop another interception. Let's see, John, he's up for playing some squads. Hasn't played squads in a while. Yeah, just do like I was telling Monkey. You can click on my profile, hit the link tree, come on into the server, and I'll get your roles updated. Impressive performance. Good job on your performance so far. Seems like you're above the skill range we estimated you to be in. Please give your opponent a moment to consider an early concede. Well, that's quite the message there. Play on. Game will continue shortly. That is nice. Dolphins almost had a pick. Commanders are probably right on the edge of field goal range right now. I think there's like 20-ish. Yeah, 22 seconds left. 3rd and 8. Washington. Oh, wonderful, John. Yeah, John's been a legend here so far. Great guy to chat with. All right, so it is up to 39. So it'd be a 56-yard field goal try from there. Mariota off his back foot, taking a heave to the end zone, and the one-hand catch attempt is not hauled in. What will the Commanders do? Because if you miss from there, you put the Dolphins right at midfield, and they have a timeout or two, I believe. I guess it's just a matter of, do you have faith in your kicker? You're 3-9. I think you gotta send the kicker out and try to Try to get this dub. Mariota looked like he was throwing a javelin or something on that throw. Heave that thing off his back foot. Like, he had room to step into it, maybe throw it a little better, but it was a decent throw. His receiver had an opportunity to catch it. You guys watching this game? TikTok, red chat, purple chat, anybody? Kicks up. Kick is wide to the right. We may have overtime from Madrid. It's on NFL Network if you got NFL Network. All right, Dolphins have 10 seconds to gain 10, 15 yards and send out their own kicker. That one finds Richard Sherman's hands, and we take it away. This is a bad mismatch. If this guy stays in the whole way, I might put 100 on him. John's playing head-to-head right now. I'm going to go no huddle. I want to rack up the score as much as we can. Ooh, he gets it back. Dang it, I got too carried away with myself. Didn't think he would be able to cover that one down. So here goes Wilson. Wilson may get the Jets on the board. He will. So it made the game interesting. Tua steps up, and the receiver clanks it off his hands. It was intended for Waddle, and now there's 4 seconds left. He had some room to run and get out of bounds or whatever. Turn it upfield. Failed to do it. Can't put that one on Tua. Just kind of lobbed it in soft to him. That kick is good for the Jets guy. But yeah, he looked like me trying to catch a football out there. Not what you want when you're a professional football player. All right, so you got 4 seconds. Can you throw it and get out of bounds in 3 seconds? Or are they going to send out the kicker here for the super long boom? No, they're running a hook and lateral type play. And Commanders got them wrapped up, so that's that. We're going to OT in this one. Let's see. Can you see the team? Yes, Chase, you can. Yeah, please remind me post game. I tend to start yapping and forget. But yeah, certainly happy to show the team. I got a Seahawk themed team. Nothing too wild, but I think it's a solid team for this time of the year. Trying to hoard resources so I can be ready for whatever they'll call the Thanksgiving program. Ultimate Feast. I forgot what it was called last year. This guy's playing a little better than I thought he was going to. He was kind of feeling like a laugh festival there for a minute. I better lock in. And too tall Jones gets me off the sideline for the sack. And it's 4th and forever. We'll send out the punt unit. Tua's out there as a captain. I don't recognize the Commanders dude, and they're going to do the coin toss. I better lock in. Yeah, I'm messing around, Chase. I was thinking I was going to put 100 on this guy the way the game started. Now he's fighting back and making a game out of it. Pretty good punt. We changed the field. All right, so let's see. TikTok, we're close to 40,000 followers. If you got any friends showing online, please share the stream with them. It'd be super appreciated to get some of your buddies hanging out with us. I almost had the pick. He has a hidden ability. He does. Yes. Tight Spot says, so I opened some of your Topps Chrome NBA cards. Got a film study Steph Curry card. Oh, nice. Tight Spot. I don't have many Curry cards. I wish I would have bought a bunch of Curry rookies when he came out. I used to do that too. Like, I have a bunch of like Diagu and Mikael Petrus and Andres Svedrich guys. And around the time Curry was going in, I wasn't as active buying up cards. So, yeah, kind of missed the boat there with Steph. Would have been good to have a stockpile of Curry rookies. He wants the deep shot, and we're taking that away. Hey, Spot, did you stream the game yesterday? Did it do well for you? I thought I saw you were live with the college football, but I may have looked at my app wrong. If you guys are scrolling on TikTok, come on in. Let's talk sports. Be like Stealth here. Stealth, thanks for following. It's Stealth MP4. It's a really cool username, by the way, Stealth. Now we're locked in. Not a single bite. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with just catching the algorithm right and maybe having a thumbnail that attracts viewers to click in. I had a fairly solid stream, but not like all-time stream there. No, I'm on offense, friend. Yeah, I'm on the offensive side. I'm wearing the Seahawk rivalry uniforms. Hey, Josiah, how are you, Josiah? Thanks for being there in the chat. Josiah, who's on your profile picture there? I can't tell. Yeah, that's going to be big. I forced it in. Wow, Kamish with a monster raid. Thanks for thinking about us, Kamish. It's Ronaldo. Hey, welcome in, Lowry. I hope you're having a great day. Dragon Block, how are you, friend? Jaden, welcome aboard. For those of you joining, I'm going to assume Kamish was playing out of the park baseball. He was. I'm around Kamish's age. I'm a little bit younger, I think, by a few months. But definitely happy to talk sports and reminisce, you know, players gone by. I don't play out of the park, but it looks like a really cool game, and I'd love to hear what you guys are up to in the MLB universe. Jaden, thanks for following on TikTok. How are you, Jaden? Not yet. I'm getting close, though. I think you're like 5 years older than me. But I didn't want to make you or anybody in your community make it sound like, or make it come off like I feel like you're old, because you're not. Although I feel old at times, but I'm looking forward to being 50. Hopefully I make it there. Score in your game is 67. 6-7, says John. John, are you one of the 6-7 memer kids? Yeah, this guy's, he's battling. I had a 21-0 lead and won't staying around. Kamish isn't old, but Lowry is. No way, Lowry. Is there any information on Out of the Park 27? Are they already working on it, or not yet? I was just talking about MLB The Show. I'm pretty sure the show is going to be another copy and paste. But I think with Out of the Park, they give you guys some nice wrinkles and upgrades year to year. 57 going on 15 for Lowry. Yeah, I feel that way at times. I still love video games and sports and doing a lot of stuff that I liked doing when I was a teenager in the 90s. Dragon Block's an excellent streamer too, so let me shout him out. Don't cut the Block Dragon. I often botch his name. There's the full name, and he's coming in from Germany. Since this game's being played in Europe, Block Dragon, are you watching Miami and Washington, this Commander game? Yeah, what a kick, right? What was that kick? Slenderman says, I hope we beat Tennessee today. We are multi-streaming. We're on TikTok, red, and purple chats. Jets cornerback Chris Boyd in critical condition after being shot in Manhattan earlier this morning. Sounds completely senseless. Of course, there's always a story that we get more information on eventually, but it sucks. You're a young person, you're an athlete, you're playing pro sports, got his whole life ahead of him. I don't know anything about Chris Boyd, to be honest with you, but yeah, it just seems terrible. What is the saying? Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Sometimes these guys are out and about doing stuff and enjoying social life, and then somebody recognizes them and they're jealous, and just dumb stuff happens occasionally. It's not really a banger, but it is an overtime game, so it's kind of exciting for bad teams. DJ Good Housekeeping, welcome in, DJ. Chiefs or Broncos? You got the Chiefs because you're a fan of them. Sorry, says Chase. I can see it going either way, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think Kansas City has a little bit more of a resume, and they know they got to start winning games now because they're getting into a stage where if they don't win a bunch, they're going to be looking at going home and not being in the postseason. So I could see Kansas City rallying and getting this one here. The Jets are cooked, says the buddy. Yeah, Jets having a tough time for sure. Most incidents with young athletes could be avoided. Marshall Keelan, yeah, that was terrible. It seems, you know, without knowing all the details, that something happened. You know, maybe he had something in his vehicle that shouldn't have been in there, or had been partaking in stuff that he shouldn't have been doing. Panicked and went and took his life, and it's like, dude, what's the worst that would have happened? Go and get bailed out, have a blip on your resume. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's way better to be there and be with your family and loved ones. So, you know, easy for me to say I wasn't the one going through whatever he was going through in that moment. But yeah, permanent solution to probably a temporary problem. Josiah, yeah, I like the Seahawks. Huge game for Seattle today against the Rams. Case, thanks for hanging out with us. Playing the rivalry, says Slender Man. Who is Tennessee playing? Jacksonville? Because I think the Colts are off this week. Opponent's done a good job to hang around. I was up 21-zip in the blink of an eye, and I thought this was just going to be a complete clown show game where I'd run up the score, but he's hanging out. Oh, they're playing Houston. Houston in Tennessee. Yeah, it'd be nice for Tennessee to knock the Texans off. Dason King, how are you, Dason? All right, Lynch will get in there, and now we're back up 3 scores. But yeah, Dason, how's your weekend been? Welcome back to the chat. Oh, Slenderman, you are the Texans fan. Hope you beat Tennessee. Yeah, I reversed that in my brain. I was thinking you were rooting for the Titans. How's Tank Dell doing, Slenderman? Is Tank Dell healthy now? Like, not healthy for playing the season, but is he on the road to being back to himself next year, or is there not many updates on him? He was such a nice dynamic receiver for you guys. Terrible how his leg injury went. Josiah, he likes a few teams. 2 favorite are the Broncos and the Niners. Man, I'm old enough to remember when the Niners beat the heck out of the Broncos in the Super Bowl. I think I was like 7 back then. I remember wanting the Broncos to win. I was a Niner hater even back then. May have been a little older. Might have been like 9. But oh wait, at least you got his Super Bowl wins there eventually. Miami kicks a field goal. Is that a walk-off field goal? It is. All right. So I guess the Commanders had the ball, didn't score. Dolphins got down in position and got the win. So Dolphins will improve to 4-7, and the Commanders fall to 3-8. Promise you'd have riveting football talk. Got a bunch of errands to run. Mrs. Commish can't drive. Caesar protocol. Have a good one, dude. I hope Mrs. Commish is doing better here through the holidays. Those seizures are super scary. I haven't been around them a lot, but I think you may remember, Commish, had one day about 2 years ago where one of the loved ones here in the home went through it and had 3 seizures. I guess the more you deal with it, maybe you know what is coming and what to expect. But yeah, I hope everything is going well for her health, and good of you to go and do the driving, because you don't want to have that when you're on the road, obviously. Nancy Plum, welcome in. How are you, Nancy? Thanks for following. See, the Dolphins had the best prime time for a team. Technically, only team to go undefeated ever, says Josiah. Improving since the anti-seizure meds. Employed and increased. Used to have 1 a day. Hasn't had one since the 29th. Going to be diagnosed with epilepsy, unfortunately. And I don't know a lot about it, but I know people that are epileptic, they have to be careful with like certain video games. I've heard like a train going past can cause a seizure, so I'm sure you guys are all aware of everything, but you know, a lot of lifestyle adjustments that you guys will have to make sure that you're not doing things to trigger a seizure or an episode. But I'm glad she got some anti-seizure medicine that's slowing everything down for her. Dason, yes, this is Ultimate Team. Was really putting on my opponent. He's just kind of dug in and played a lot better here. He doesn't have a particularly good Ultimate Team lineup based off of the first 3 cards that we see at the start of the game. So, it is what it is. Just try to put as many points on them as I can, and was hoping they would quit out, but they're rolling with it here. We're almost to the 10 a.m. kickoff, so hope you guys are locked in for your favorite team if they're one of the morning squads. I gotta wait for the Seahawks at 1 o'clock here on the West Coast. 4 p.m. for the East Coast Cats. Jason's got a 92 overall team. Much better than mine. I'm only 89 right now. I'm running a Seahawk theme. Jason, are you running a theme or not theme teaming? Dolphins just hit the game winning. Yep, they did. Yeah, I have it on here, the NFL Network post-game stuff. I don't really care about the post-game of it, but interesting game. You know, the Dolphins had a chance to score there at the end of the fourth quarter. Elected not to take the field goal. Commanders, similar. They tried to punch it in on 4 downs. I guess those teams may just be feeling like they want to get the win and in style and maybe change up the rest of the season. That field goal that he hit for the walk-off was probably 20 yards or something. Do you know why they played in Spain? I think the NFL is trying to market the league better around the globe. You know, we've been having a Brazilian game at the start of the year, and there's usually a handful of European games. So I'm guessing Spain was just in the mix and due for one, similar to the way I don't think I have one of these equipped, so I'll probably hang on to that kicker thing. But probably similar to the way that Germany's hosted a game, and you know the United Kingdom's hosted games. If the NFL comes to your hometown, maybe you get more involved in watching. Maybe you adopt one of the teams that came into play overseas. Start buying some merchandise. I'm guessing that's the whole marketing strategy behind it. Also, it puts another game on early in the morning that maybe everybody will watch, so they maybe get more television revenue instead of having the games overlap. EDSK, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, ED. See, the cards are 94 overall, 89 shooter, Jettas, and Marshall and Lynch. You got to be on Madden 25, right, Jason? Because I'm playing Madden 26. I don't think there's that many high-end cards yet. Hey, JJ Country Boy, how's it going, JJ? Looks like you're a Panther fan if I'm looking at your profile picture right. CJ is hurt, so Money Mills is going to play. Yeah, Mills had a good game last week, right? So Jason, okay, he's on 25. We were comparing apples to oranges there a little bit, Jason. Now I got you. I was thinking, boy, your team's a lot better than mine. Yeah, he's playing last year's game. Seahawks and Chargers used to be pretty good West Coast rivalry when the Seahawks were in the AFC West many moons ago. All right, here we go again. We'll see how this goes. Won a Super Bowl yesterday on stream, and then we got up to Legend Division. I know a lot of you guys were watching Commish and talking baseball in there. What do you hope to see your team do during the offseason? I'd love to see the A's get a little bit more pitching help, you know, starting rotation and the bullpen. They could use some veterans that are solid for them. Severino has not worked out for us. I wouldn't mind dumping Severino, but I have a feeling nobody's really lining up to take on his contract because he's kind of overpaid for Luis in the first place. Oh, pretty good defense, and I'm facing 4th down. Hey, what's up, Josh? How are you, friend? Lobos got the win yesterday, Josh. I was streaming that one over on the Red platform. Jason King, he's a diehard Cowboys fan. Who's your favorite Cowboys, past and present, Jason? I got a command for my buddy Josh, right? So I usually do a shout out for all the purple friends, the moderators and VIPs. And Josh's is a little bit different. He doesn't want to promote himself. He just wants you guys to take a moment, check out a website called seriousfun.org. They provide children that are living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience. It's in a high-quality medical care environment where they're all very safe and supported. So if you get a chance, please check out seriousfun.org. And, yeah, consider supporting them. If you get a chance, you can also buy some Newman's Own ranch dressing or other Newman's Own food products, because those go to support that charity. Helping out some kids who are having a hard time. Jose, what's up, buddy? Probably CD and George. Those guys are both really cool players. I saw an article today on CD Lamb that supposedly, allegedly, he spends $1.3 million per season or per year on keeping his body maintained. Could be a bit of an exaggeration, but hyperbolic chambers and all that stuff. But let's see. Josh says brother-in-law, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, and niece-in-law all in town. Didn't get to catch the games of Georgia and Texas. How are the in-laws doing? I hope you guys are having a great time. Jose, great to see you in chat. How are you doing, Jose? All right, we're up a touchdown here. Based on 4th down, got the conversion, was able to keep moving along. I don't even know what morning games I have on locally here. I'm curious. Gonna flip them over to the local channels. Solo says he really stinks at this game. You can only go up from there. I got one morning game, and it's going to be Buccaneers at the Bills. That's a solid game. They finally left. You say that jokingly. You enjoy having them. Even when you enjoy having people over, sometimes it's nice to be at home and put on your comfortable clothes and stop kind of being in the role of host. You may not feel that way, but I know there's times I have felt that way. It's like, man, this has been a long day. Yeah, it can be exhausting. Yep, for sure. Hey, Josiah, thanks for hanging out with us, bud. It was nice meeting your acquaintance. We'd like for the Ace to get 2 more Kurtzes and Jacob Wilsons in the lineup somehow. Yes, we just need to clone Kurtz and age him up to his current age. That would be the move. Defense might suffer if he has to play in the outfield, but I'll take it. The bat will outweigh the defense. One time, one of my aunts, this is kind of ties into to Josh having family over. One of my aunts and uncles came when I was in my teens. They came and stayed with us. They had a trailer type deal, trailer RV camper thing. But they stayed for like a week or two, and everybody was pretty good with each other. But I know my parents were tired of them, coming in to use the facilities and just like constantly visiting and all that. So yeah, we were happy when they left. Like, it was really good to see him. Hadn't seen him for a long time. Caught up on some old stories, but having people there for a long time, it kind of gets exhausting is probably the right term that Josh used. I remember my job during that visit a lot was taking old pictures that my aunt had, scanning them in the old flatbed scanners when we still had those, and then enlarging them and printing them out with the photo printer. So that was like big time for that older generation, for those pictures to be blown up. Now with the AI, like, you can have the AI enhanced stuff. You can dump it into ChatGPT and colorize this picture, or correct whatever's missing. It may not be exactly how it should have looked, but it's pretty cool how it does it. We're running a little bit of cover everything. How's your day going, Kyron? Thanks for coming. When are you leaving? Yeah, exactly. And it's tough too, I imagine, like, from what it would have been like my mom's perspective, when it's the in-laws too, because she probably felt like it's on my dad to say something if they're tired of having them there. But it's hard to say to your sister, hey, you don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here, type of deal. Somebody say squads. I've said squads on stream, but I'm probably towards my last game, Dead. So Solo Phil might be up for some squads there in chat. Deads, are you playing again? I've been seeing you riding the motorcycle whenever I see you pop up. Hope everything's good, bud. Dom, welcome aboard. How are you, Dom? Haven't been gaming at all. I thought you were taking a break. The baby's 6 months, so there's that. Bulldog is super intrusive. How is the Seattle defense going to do today? I think the defense is fairly healthy, other than Julian Love being out. I think the defense will be solid. I saw some stat that Matt Stafford has like 25 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. So Stafford is definitely making good decisions. I saw a quote from the Seahawk coach saying that the Rams are doing a great job diagnosing the defenses and making quick decisions against defenses. So hopefully Seattle has some wrinkles and shows some false fronts and finds a way to confuse them, because I feel like Stafford at his age has seen everything in front of him at this stage. Nats fan, did you end up watching the game? Because it was a pretty good game. Sorry your boys didn't win, but it may be better draft pick wise. Driving range for Nats fan, love it. Wish I was going to the range today. Didn't watch a snap. Oh, what type of range? A couple of ranges coming to mind for Josh. I'm thinking he's talking golf. Let's see, Jace Duggett. Welcome in, Jace. Thanks for connecting with us. Lights are flashing, timers going up, all the good stuff. Mariota looked pretty good outside of the interception. Yeah, I thought Mariota was pretty fun. Nats fan, he got home 15 minutes ago. Going to be a fun one for the 12th today. When's game time? We have kickoff in 4 hours. So 1 o'clock for myself here on the west part of the country. Sonny, thanks for following. How are you, Sonny? But he was usering. He was looking for the pick six and not too far away. I've never been to one. I've seen some clips of people that are very, very unsafe in those places. I think they call the term flagging when they're aiming somewhere they shouldn't be. So I don't know that I would want to go. Don't mind shooting my shot, but probably would just prefer to go out in the country or something and do it than trust strangers around me. Hey, Greg's in the house. How are you, Greg? Thank you for the heart me. Sonny, the timer is a fear of missing out timer. So when you guys follow or send a heart me, all those actions drive up the timer. If anybody subscribes, becomes a super fan, etc. I think Lynch's speed is 91, Richard, but I'm just guessing. I should double check. Eric says I better win. Eric, I'm trying, man. Hopefully you'll subscribe. Better subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Greg, yeah, thanks so much, dude. You blew up the chat yesterday, Greg. I was thinking about that the rest of the day. It was super kind of you. You have any fun plans for the rest of your day today? Hanging out with family, watching sports, Greg? Let's see. Josh, he loves going to the range. Somebody like there, they get kicked out ASAP. Anything careless gets you kicked out or banned. Yeah, I think banning people that come in is a good thing. I don't believe we have anything like that close by that I'm aware of. Commanders are currently slated at pick 5. Should get a good piece right there. Jackson Jenkins has came through and followed. Thanks, Jackson. Without looking it up, as far as your aware Nats fan, you guys control your own second rounder and your own third rounder for next season too, because those will be towards the top of those those rounds. Could get some pretty good talent there. Also, am I good at football in real life? Sure, Sonny. Yeah, I'm 45 years old and out of shape. I'm ready to go tackle Lamar Jackson, dude. Lamar's gonna be seeing stars when I get a hold of him. He doesn't want the smoke. He's been dodging me for years. Been subtweeting him like, "Come on, Lamar, let me get you one-on-one." So yeah, I'm good at football, Sonny. Sorry for being sarcastic, Sonny, but no, I'm not good at football in real life. Yeah, Donnie's in the senior league. It's what they're saying in the other chat. But he's about to score here right before end of the half, trying to slow him down. Oh no, I didn't need that jump animation. I was anticipating needing the ball hawk and was on it too early. That's why Lamar plays in the AFC, not the NFC. Was waiting weeks to play with them. They switched up on me, says Drake May's foot massager. Hate when the Browns don't play at 1 p.m. for Josh. He's been up for 8 hours and he's still got 4.5 hours till the game starts. Josh, are you paranoid about taking a nap? Because I know I'm that way. I'll set like 20 alarms if it's like, okay, the game's on in a little bit, but I need to shut my eyes. Nate, thanks for following. How are you, Nate? I got 9 seconds to do something. If we don't get a big kickoff return, probably just run it. Little booted away. Let's let that one go through. Try to get a couple snaps. Bronzilla, how are you, Bronzilla? Or 3.5. Josh, he would kill for the nap, but on Sundays he's on edge all day. Man, you deserve your Super Bowl victory one of these years, Josh. You're so invested in the Browns, and I know it's tough being a Browns fan at times. They're lucky to have fans like you. Can you play me after this game? I gave you a long spiel about how I don't usually play head-to-heads, and we could play squads. So I don't think you listen, King. Although I'm not playing squads today type of deal. Oh, Sonny's in the TikTok chat. He's also a Browns fan. He says, trust me, he's a Browns fan. Yeah, Buddy Josh is in the purple platform, and he's also a Browns supporter. So I usually stay abreast of what's going on with them through knowing Josh. No, it's okay, King Monkey. Yeah, you maybe just be looking for somebody to play against and browsing some lives, but yeah, it's not really part of my content usually. Plot Thought says, this guy had nothing on me. Thanks, Plot. We'll see how the game turns out. How's our timer looking? We got 12 minutes left. It is kickoff time, so I'm good either way. If the timer runs out, I'll watch some morning football. If you guys send, I don't know, a dozen galaxies over on TikTok and the timer cranks up, then we'll just keep rolling. Our balls are in your court, TikTok. You guys control the timer. I slept in quite a bit today. I think it was pretty dark outside with the rainstorm. So I got up and it was a little bit before 8 o'clock. And, the Sunday crowd is usually a little bit later arriving crowd. I think people sleep in on Sundays, and also, the folks that are religious tend to go to services. But I woke up and I thought it was earlier than it was because it was so dark. Hey, Landon, thanks for the Charmer Bow. Landon's adding some time to the time bank. Thanks, Landon. I've never seen that gift before. The Charmer Bow. It looks like a dartboard, though. And maybe it is. But it looks like a dart going into a dartboard. But the dartboard almost looks like a pizza as well. Let's see. King Monkey's got Bucks Bills. Yep, that's the game I got coming on right now, too. One of my moderators is super into Tampa Bay. Talks to me about them most days. His name's Mike, plays games. And then there in TikTok chat, there's Boski Bo, who's a big Bills fan. So I'm torn. I want both of the buddies to be happy. Solo Phil, he's about to crash out. Uh-oh. Mutt's getting the Solo Phil. Oh, good throw from him to Adams there. Josh says, if he had TikTok, he'd put the weight on the space bar and I'd be on all day. Yeah, you guys can hold down the L key. At least you could. And that would send the likes. The other day, I couldn't get that to work when I was in Tight Spot chat. So I may have tried the auto clicker thing and just put it to a certain space on the web browser. And that was sending the likes in. All right, that is the end of the third quarter. Looks like he's trying to take it away. L key, not space. That's how you know Josh isn't lying. Yeah, it was the L key. The L was for likes, but at least for me the other day it wouldn't work. Surprised you get Bucks Bills since you live in Indy. Colts are off today though, so that's probably part of why you got this game instead. Although they could have showed you the rivals, right? Isn't Tennessee and Houston getting underway right now? All right, we'll get him with Adams, but he did get a game. What's my favorite NFL team? Is it the Seahawks? Yep, I am a Seahawks fan, Sonny. And he's got the touchdown throw. But I took away the underneath stuff, and then he just went up a level. You live in Seattle. You're getting Bucks and Bills as well for Malachi. May just be the CBS primetime game. I don't have a Fox game this morning. I know they're going to show me the 49ers later because I'm in Niner territory. But he is preemptively going for 2 points here. And we got a pick. Can we make it a pick 2? Nope, movement got held up. Falcons are on for solo. Thought they gave teams a bye week after the overseas game. Did they play overseas last week? I feel like it wasn't. Hi Fox, show all the games all the time, says tight spot. Fox has Bears, Vikings, and Falcons, Panthers, says Josh. Stop messing with the West Coast fans, says tight spot. Yeah, stop breaking our heart there, guys. Now I want to do the same thing he was doing. I want to bleed down the clock, score a touchdown, but kick the point after there. Yeah, it feels like it could, right, Malachi? Definitely seems like a pivotal play. We'll see. Looks like he was expecting the crack toss, and we went with the inside run. So you guys played them in Germany? Yeah, my understanding was if you played overseas, then you had the next game, the next week off. But I don't know. Are the Falcons playing this morning? Kawhi Ginji. Welcome in, Kawhi Ginji. Thanks for following. I kind of keep doing the same thing, but I'm getting positive plays here. West Coast fans are spoiled, though at the same time, don't have to stay up till 1 a.m. watching games. Don't have to wait till 1 p.m. for any game to start. Well, I'm waiting for one for Seattle to play. Oh, Ginji. Okay, hopefully I said it right now. Or Ginji. They are playing the Panthers. Yeah, that's kind of screwed up from the league. Go send people overseas and then bring them back to have to play. Oh, couldn't get the double pass. Thought I was going to be clever after hammering all those runs and have a wide open touchdown. Okay, so it's like Ginji. Yeah, right on, Ginji. Thanks for being here. Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night games are awful on the East Coast. Yep, I believe it. And DK hangs on. We'll get the conversion there on 4th down. Just kind of taking my time. We both have all 3 timeouts remaining here. Ooh, I had Warren, but I couldn't get it to him quick enough. See, Solo says, I need my defensive brain. DK, he maintains his feet. I want to score, but I don't want to score too quickly here. And he'll drive me into the end zone. He's got plenty of time. I don't know if I should have thrown myself down, made him use the timeouts and all that stuff. Occasionally that backfires and you don't end up getting the touchdown. So we'll see how this plays out. I think you're supposed to score there, right? What do you guys think? Didn't really want to set myself up for the goal to go, then the field's really compacted and all that. Seahawks never had a problem on the 1 yard line. All right, everybody, follow up. TikTok, there's still time to save the stream. Might have another game in us after this one. And you guys follow, the timer goes up. Love the shares as well. Drive us on that For Your page. So let's see, he's done a lot of underneath passing and had a lot of success just kind of with the quick check downs. Let's try to drop the flats a little bit tighter and hopefully cover this up. Arknane, right? Or something like that. No, I don't say it the way the announcers do. It always looks really different to me than how it should be said. Scariest thing is that the Rams have the Falcons' first rounder, which is currently top 10. Yes, they got a whole lot there. User says they should have laid down on that one. You may be right, User. Oh, he's able to thread it in. Nice throw. Ryder Wilson, welcome in. How are you, Ryder? Have not shown much man coverage. Let's try here. A-Chain, yeah. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like A-Chain to me. Rams are contenders. Yep, they are. We'll find out, though, today if they're legit or not. Kind of taking his time here, but he does have his timeouts. Yeah, we like you on the like spree for sure. Oh, he's got an open tight end there. So that's a tough field goal for that distance. Although if he has that Brandon Aubrey card, that Aubrey has the bazooka leg. Kind of feel like I need to style up the pass pressure now. Yeah, huge game, Malachi. Yep. We'll find out if we're pretenders or contenders today. He's got a quick hitter to Moss, and now he's in great shape. I should have had the pass break up. Clicked on Adams, but I moved him the wrong way. So, if I'm my opponent, I'd probably think about kicking it here. Let's see what he does. We'll dial up the pressure and just try to force a fumble. Likely to hand it off to his back here. Nope, he's got to throw to the flat. And he gets Warren in the end zone. So nice job from him. In hindsight, you know, if I knew how that was going to play out, I would have just thrown Metcalf on the ground at the one. But you know, hindsight is what it is. Yeah, we need the run back now for sure. And we will stuff him, so house call would get us the win. We'll see if he tries to scum kick or whatever he may do. Hey, Ryder Wilson, I didn't see the lights flash for you, Ryder. I'm sorry. Here we go. There's some flashing lights for Ryder. And I don't want to run it with Kamara. Cup's the better of the two. But that's a heck of a kick. Assuming he'll be playing deep, so wouldn't mind something to the middle of the field and just try for the hook and lateral stuff. Yeah, he's kind of back there. Run it with Lamar, so solo fill. Not the worst idea. I might. Let's see how this blocking looks. There's the pitch back. We dive on it, but we don't get numerous skill players grabbing the ball. I thought that's what we should try, man. Just hopefully, you know, glitchy animation and bust it the other way. Texans just doinked a kick, but a defensive flag. All right, how's the timer, TikTok? We're at the 2-minute warning. Everybody follow up. Looks like we need one more. Yeah, the laterals are wild, dude. But yeah, good game to that guy. I mean, that was kind of felt like we couldn't stop each other. But, you know, he scored last there when I only had a couple seconds left. All right, next time we're throwing our player on the ground, and then if we don't punch in, we'll say next time we're going to run it in. All right, one more game, and then we're out of here. I assume, barring the universe dropping on us on TikTok or something, or a bunch of people becoming super fans. There's still timer. Did I watch A&M? Yes, that was a crazy game. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I flipped it on and saw the end. Josh Allen just tried to shovel pass, and he threw it, shuffled it right into a Tampa Bay Buccaneer defender's arms. So Bucs are going to take over in a goal to go situation. I think he was trying to avoid getting safetied. Bucs player goes and taunts the Bills Mafia. Acts like he's going to give them the football and then doesn't do it. He was, yeah, kind of in the grasp, but still had some control and then shuffled it out. It says since 2004, teams down by 27 are 0 and 286. Now it's 1 and 286. And did you see the incident where the Gamecocks player was in the tunnel, intentionally bumped into a state trooper or something? The trooper like freaked out on him. Looked like the trooper was looking for problems. Glad he didn't decide to start flagging around there. Oh, did they fire him? I saw he was suspended for 2 weeks, is what I had read. But I may have read misinformation. Yeah, that guy shouldn't be behind a badge. Based off of the 2 seconds I know of the guy, but you know, I'm sure he's rooting for A&M and stuff, but yeah, you don't have to go get all ticked off at the Gamecocks players. Backwards lateral at the 2-yard line. Everything was crazy. Yeah, that was a cool game. Yep, I flipped that one on when I was broadcasting the other one. How do you beat the guys at Bull Rush and you don't have fast enough receivers? It sucks, Solo. The recommendation is either to go 5 out and throw quick on like slants. And if your receivers aren't fast enough, then they say to run against those guys. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like a version of the old nano blitzes in the game. It's very annoying playing against those blitz heavy guys that just blitz all day. A lot of you guys are scrolling on TikTok. Please come on in, talk sports with us. Love to have you guys follow. We're approaching 40,000 followers today. Brody Clips is in the red chat. What's up, Brody? Austin Cowboy, how are you, Austin? Relieved of duty. Yep, here's what I had read. And what I read, take it with a grain of salt because it was, social media comments, is that he was suspended for 2 weeks, will no longer get to do game days. And I think they were going to do further investigation type of deal. So I saw some people saying, well, he's getting a paid vacation. Which I don't know that he's getting paid while he's on suspension, but that's what I read. Thought I could boot out and then throw it back across the field, but it looked kind of covered. Solo says, can't even play the game. He and the players both wrong. Let's see, Frozen Tundra vibes. How are you, Frozen Tundra? All right. Bills rally defensively and will force a Tampa Bay field goal try. So Tampa not able to punch in on the goal to go. Kind of gifted interception there. And it's trying to hit Adams, so it didn't work out. So good defense from that helmet there to start. Yeah, Frozen, I'm doing good. What you been up to? Let's see if we can defend, because that was pretty rough offensive set for me. Got Bo Nix at quarterback. I'm seeing Bo Nix in a lot of lineups today. Oh, I didn't show it. The guy left stream before the game concluded, so I didn't show it to him. But I can show it if you guys want to see the lineup for sure. But that was one time I actually didn't forget. It was just like, well, the guy that asked is out of here, so why go to the menus? Let's see. Solo Phil, he wants to run a Colts themed team. My favorite player currently is probably JSN, all-time Steve Largent. How about for yourself, Brody? Or do you mean in Madden? In Madden, I don't know. Maybe the Lynch running back card that I just got this week. Watching the Bears game. What am I up to playing Madden? Yeah, I'm playing some Madden right now. I am watching the Buccaneers and the Bills off here to the side. And he'll take the delay game. Question of the day, do you prefer french fries or tater tots? Inquiring Daniel Freak wants to know. If you're going to tell me fries, tell me who's got the best fries. King Monkey says all Madden is easy. Maybe for you, King. Little Caesars. You gotta do the scissor hands. Alright, I'm gonna tell it to my wife when I get off stream. I'm afraid to read it off with TikTok listening. Which one is in the lead on Red Chat? Fries are winning 85%. So there is a 15% tater tot contingent that's around and Among Us. Well, speaking of Among Us, I haven't played that in ages. First time viewer, if you're starting on MUT today, what would you recommend you grind first? I usually have the same answer, Dead, for everybody. Start with the most recent challenges and work your way back. So I think the recent program right now is breakouts. I do all the breakout stuff. Get the breakout card and the tokens, get him powered up. You choose between 2 raiders, so that would be right up your alley. Bad usering from you there. So you can get a receiver or a cornerback, and then I would work through the most feared program and, you know, my way back. You'll also get a lot of Team of the Week tokens from playing the Team of the Week challenges and the Legend challenges, and then you can redeem those for the different sets. So you can get deeper into your theme team if you want to go theme team, or just get the players that you want. You cannot get Brock Bowers. Up the AO. Hey, JR, thanks for the heart me and the go popular. JR, there's a lot of people scrolling, but they're not chatting so much there in TikTok. JR, you need to say something controversial. Give us a hot take in TikTok. Let's see. JSN is a favorite for Brody. He likes fries. Are the Seahawks going to win? Oh, man. I meant to bring the 8-ball in here. We have a couple 8-balls in the house. I was going to shake it, but yeah, I don't have my my 8-ball. Hold on. I gotta stand in 8-ball here for a second. And Cooper cut down to the half-yard line. All right, here's the bell. I'm gonna shake it. It says Seahawks are winning. So if I'm wrong, we blame the 8-ball. Where you get Brock? You got 5 hours left on the trial. Excited to see the jerseys live. Wasn't a big fan of them initially. I'm not a big fan of the rivalry jerseys. Hopefully they look decent in real life. And maybe had the windows there, but I didn't trust it. Am I playing 26? Yeah, we're playing 26 Frozen. The nastiest place to go is an Alabama game, says JR. All right, shots fired at Alabama. For no reason. Although I did ask JR for a hot take. Lynch denied at the goal line. Really should have got that kickoff return in there. This guy's making it tough. And I'm watching Allen with a clean pocket, and he'll dump off. And we got 3rd and 5 at the 30. Bandwagon Patriots the rest of the year for Nats fan. No way. The Patriots? All right, that was smashed. I think I got to go for this. This guy may just be that much better than me. Wowzers. Not liking this deal. Got to play in the heavy snow. I don't get to pick the elements when you play Ultimate Team. They're just predetermined. Big Drake May guy in fantasy for Nats fan. That's his reason why. Go Cowboys, says Gabriel. Where are the Cowboys going, Gabriel? Top of the draft? And Cooper can't hang on. Maybe I should have thrown that a touch earlier, but boy, that guy brought the clamps. Wow. Not liking the steal. I ran into Deadso on his Jets theme. He's playing on Nate's account. Cross body throw, and he's going to get a big gain out there. What an arm. Yeah, 99-yard return for nothing. 4th and 4, and the Bills kept their offense out, and they got the conversion. He's looking to do it again. Runs past me with Knicks. Yeah, this guy's playing on a different level than I am, but we'll battle for a bit. Gabriel thinks the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl, he says. Who wants to tell Gabriel about his Cowboys? He's got Thornton on Davis. That always ends in Thornton getting behind Davis. Let's go by speed. Let's see. Josh is hoping for Dart and Winston. Doesn't care one bit about the Giants, though. But you're rooting for him. Scatterbo injury was unfortunate. Dart and Scat both seem to see concussions. Yeah, Dart's not going to be much of a quarterback if he keeps leading with his head.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
King, TTS, Gonzalo, C2. I see all of you guys there on TikTok. Yeah, hang out with us. Hang out with JR. He's in the TikTok chat with you. Yeah, this guy just extends and he makes the right read. Let me see if I can break in. He's got the ball next half, though, so this doesn't turn around in the next 2 minutes. We can probably Call it a game. Rebel Hall, how are you, Rebel? It should be in there. Very close to some milestones. We're close to 6,100 subscribers on YouTube and close to 40,000 TikTok followers. So if you're seeing the stream, if you're on your phone, lock in with us. If you're a purple app viewer, you don't have to lurk. Jump in and chat. I had a big raid from Commish earlier. I rarely play squads. Deadso's a squads player. Matt Ice is a pretty big squads player in the chat. Although Matt hasn't been in today, but those guys are regulars. I think I got you the squads world too, if you're looking to play squads. I used to run it like on Sunday nights, try to make it like a subscriber perk to play squads. So I wouldn't mind bringing it back if I know some of you guys want to play. It rhymes with Stitch, says Josh. Let's see, Frozen Tundra says he's got a good Super Bowl matchup. Lay it on us, Frozen Tundra. Should play MLB, drops are on in November. Yes, it's great that they turned them on in November. No reason to put them on like in June for a couple of weeks and help out their creators, right? Yeah, let's put it on November so we can grind 99s on top of 99s. It's like a shadow ban type of deal. Like you can say it, but I'm pretty sure it's true. If you're saying it too much, they stop pushing it to their For You page. There's a lot of weird little idiosyncrasies with that platform. Unfortunately, it is the best platform for discoverability and getting people into the community. And some of those folks convert to becoming, you know, Underdog fans or whatever. Yeah, it was a decent game, I thought, content-wise, personally. I had the 2 clock on, wasn't smart. Am I wearing a JSN jersey? I'm not. Let's see, though. We still got time to get our plays in, I believe. So dry at the moment. SDS sucks. Sorry, not sorry, says none other than Nats fan. Yeah, we get a touchdown, so we kind of have a little crack of light at the end of the tunnel there. Patriots, Eagles, Super Bowl, not gonna lie, says Frozen. The matchup nobody wanted. The rematch nobody wanted. They played each other a couple times already, right? Well, Patriot and Eagle fans want it. Let's see. Solo usually plays from release till August for MLB. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same realm. So August, September is when you get 2K, Madden, college football, FIFA, which is EAFC now, NHL if you're an NHL guy. You got a lot more options as a sports fan. MLB's kind of lucky that they don't have too much competition as far as new games releasing in the spring for the sports communities. Because a lot of the sports guys just, they bounce between games. Played until September. Didn't get Madden this year for Nats fan. The NFL should play 162 games. Okay, King Monkey. Going to have everybody running around with the decision-making skills of Antonio Brown if we run that many games. CTESPN is going to be prevalent with a 162-game NFL schedule. Yeah, every other day, all year, you're going to play an NFL game. Come on, King Monkey. PGA best sports game this year in Nats fans' opinion. Yeah, the PGA games have been pretty good. It's too bad they have such a short shelf life as far as like new eyeballs coming onto them. And I know you can be like a niche creator big in that community, but you know, if I'm going to put in the hours, hope to have people watching. iRacing. Maybe I should get into iRacing. I put in the code request. I've actually put it in for PC, Josh, to see if they would give me a PC code so I could play it with you. Because I think you're saying there wasn't crossplay on that game, but I haven't heard from them yet. Usually that sandboxing does give me the codes, but I haven't seen anything. I did. Yeah, that was fun. I've streamed from the golf course before too. I wouldn't mind doing more IRL. I think usually your really good IRL streamers, they have the backup pack set up to transmit the signal, and they have cameramen and the whole, you know, like it's a lot of production for the guys that are like big time IRL streamers. Sign up for Lurk It. What's Lurk It? I think I have Lurk It. I don't even remember what it does. They're the guys that give you some game codes and stuff, right, JR? No, yeah, you're correct. Yeah, iRacing separate. No, I know. I kind of jump conversations, but I requested that NASCAR code for PC so I could try to play with you if they granted me the code. Starlink and Backpack, yep. I think they have to pay quite a bit monthly for the Starlink connections too, right? I mean, it's worth it for those IRL streamers once you reach a certain threshold of viewership and have a large enough community for it. Seems like fun content, although I think it could be kind of weird too. I think like for the lady streamers, you know, they had the incident at TwitchCon and stuff. For people knowing where you're at if you're not running in on the delay and whatever. And then if you're delayed, you know, chat isn't getting to interact with whoever you're interacting with. If the NFL played 162 games, they should have 2 drafts, mid-season and end season, says King Monkey. King Monkey, do you think there's going to be a larger pool of college players if we expanded the NFL schedule by a factor of 10? Yeah, people have asked me why I don't care to go to those things, and it just looks ridiculous. So I'll try to summarize, and I'll probably have the names wrong. There's a very large lady creator, Imaru, I think is how it's pronounced. I've never watched her. Wasn't on my radar till the TwitchCon, but she wanted to bring her own security. They didn't allow it because I guess previous TwitchCon, her bodyguard had shoved somebody that was being inappropriate. So she's at like a meet and greet thing. I don't think she is, Josh. Maybe she is, but I don't believe she is. But she's at a meet and greet deal, and fan just walked up, kind of forced himself on her, and kissed her, I think, or tried to. So, you know, they got him out of there, but they let the guy walk through, gave kind of a half-hearted apology. The CEO was photographed in the evening out partying, which, I mean, whatever, it's part of the conventions, I guess. But eventually they've walked it back and did a donation to charity and said they didn't respond right, but it just seems like it's a mess of those things. No, that's not who I'm thinking of, JR. L2 Shifty, welcome in. Thanks for following, L2. This one starts with an E. I think she has the highest CCV for a female streamer right now. Pretty sure Amarith fell off quite a bit as far as, you know, viewers here on this platform type of thing. Oh, I thought we had the interception. Thinking of one of the ones that did the blow-up pool screens. And I think there's been other things that have happened too, but yeah, there was concern from a lot of streamers this year about security at the convention, and then unfortunately enough, it came to be that, you know, security was exposed as being bad. Yeah, I thought I had that one for sure, Tanner, and it definitely would have impacted the game. I'm just on the edge of trying to get back into this. Opened a horse sanctuary. Still making $2,500. Your monthly $2,500 a month subscription for worth every penny, right? Did you buy the bathwater when it was for sale? Dead so. Don't know how these artists still have these massive concerts. Silipil says he'd be terrified. I think with musical artists, I mean, there are incidences that happen. At least, you know, the venue and their security should be on the same page to kind of screen everybody coming in. TwitchCon seemed like it was quite a cluster of disaster this year. And it's not the first time. Tanner wants some Sydney Sweeney bathwater. OBJ, how are you, OBJ? Thanks for the heart, me, OBJ. Nats fan would buy some Danielle Freak bathwater. All right. You may get superpowers from all the antibodies that could be in the bathwater. Let's see, what's the link for that? Oh, it's in the merch store. Let's see, Bryce Young got sacked. Looks like he's hurt pretty bad. Oh, that sucks. Panthers are just one of those teams. One week they go out and play well, next week they revert. But this has been I feel like it's been kind of a fun year for Panther fans. And yeah, to lose Bryce is hot garbage. What a play from Cooper Kupp. So we'll bring us back into the periphery of the game where we're not quite getting blown out. Way to go, Cooper. Let's see, the Taylor task. I'm good. What's up, Taylor? How's your day going there in what I usually call the red chat? But anyhow, yeah, IRL streams are fun. I like doing IRL, like doing the golf streams. I just don't think I have like the setup, and I don't know that I want to invest in the setup enough for golfing all the time or IRL all the time. Maybe someday, but I'm content doing my sports stuff and hanging out with you guys solo. Solo had brought up doing some of the old streams. But yeah, just like occasionally, like what is it, Prism Live app? You can use that one on your phone. Go out and about. It's kind of fun. So Tanner, what you up to this weekend? Hey, I didn't think about that. There's definitely let's see, not quite infinity supply, but there's a huge supply for the jars. No, I didn't happen to see that one. Now it's need a hit stick fumble or something to bail me out here. We got the 2-minute warning in our timeouts. This guy's been excellent on the pass attack. Had one play I thought we had the interception, didn't work out. Forced a fumble, didn't recover it. You know, sometimes the RNG just doesn't smile on your face on a given game. But the opponent has played well. Nats fans got Hanukkah shopping to do. What's the most requested gift on your Hanukkah list? I did the list for the family the other day. I found a cool little printout. It's like, I want this, I need this, I'll wear this type of thing. So kind of helps prioritize, you know, what you want to focus on for the different family members. I think there are some guys that have started the OF. So I'm pretty sure the musician, who's not a good person either, Chris Brown has an OF. Don't know what he does on it, but I remember seeing information about that. And then there was some Brazilian gold medal athlete was going to start one, and I think it's just going to be like training type of stuff that she's doing behind the scenes, not that type of content that you might expect there. Xset Cardi, what's up, Xset? Thanks for following. Learned on average a human lets one rip 21 times per day. That's a lot of product. There's probably a lot in your sleep too, right? I would assume. Yeah, the defense broke down. He was able to extend that play and get open. It's Puka Nakua going free. I'm better off letting him score, honestly. I'm trying to get him to be in a celebrate animation and force a fumble, but he's got us now. Have to ask Josh's wife. Brody Clips, thank you for the floating heart for 10 jewels in the red chat, Brody. You guys have been sending a lot of jewels today. Maybe all-time high jewel mark for red chat. My buddy's got the game, but we'll see if he wants to flex on me. Maybe we jump a pick 6 and get lucky. If you guys didn't follow up, please follow. We're close to 40,000 followers on TikTok. Gonna have to do some type of celebration for it. All right, I'm gonna try to score quick and then onside recover. Got a 91 Clay Matthews and 88 CJ Gardner Johnson for your team. Oh, good going, Boston Yorkers. Definitely got a lot of Josh sick wake ups over the years. The unintentional Dutch oven. He was in good coverage. I was just able to get the hook up there. He may have not thought I was going to throw it. Cooper can't get that one. Get more in trouble when you say what? You don't enjoy my essence. Yeah, now you're taunting, Josh. Is 88 overall a good team? I've got an 89 team, Boston, so we're very close in overall. I think it's fine. I think it's good enough to be competitive at this stage of the MUT season. I'm out of timeouts. We're going to need a miracle. Miracle against the Meadowlands because we're in Seattle for this game. And Devontae's in, so you're saying there's a chance. Not much of a chance, but there's a chance. What's the onside recovery rate these days? Like 8%, 3%? I know it's single digits now. Uncle Dave, thank you for the heart me and the go popular. I miss the old days of being able to have like 10 guys on one side of the wing for the onside kicks. I guess it wasn't good for player safety. But, you know, they still play Thursday night games. Like, you know, that's good for guys' health to be on 3 days short rest. All right, so we got to get the onside. We'll go for the speed team. I got it a few days ago. Got really, really lucky. Pulled a 91. Emeka Ibuka out of a boomer bust. You did get lucky. Nice pull. And Cup's got it. So really up to my opponent if he wants to taunt or just kneel down. Uncle Dave, thanks for the gifts. How are you doing, Uncle Dave? He's running some plays. Maybe pops out. Trying to hit the hit stick and whiffed on it. Buccaneers, I think they got a first and goal situation now from about the 3. We're down 3-7. Is Tampa. And we got a hit on. Too bad like Lawrence didn't catch that off the deflection, because if he did, it's kind of a clean path in front of us. Do you guys have thoughts on the Guardian caps? They're obviously safer, but you swear they look like bobbleheads. They got to find a way to make them look more aesthetically pleasing. I don't know why everybody's not wearing one, though. And he will get a touchdown throw on me there. Good job. I got 1 second to do something. I got 1 second to score 2 touchdowns, guys. Let's see. Then today he pulled Ja'Cory Mikowski Merritt out of a regular breakouts pack. You're having some good luck on your packs, Boston. It sounds like. I don't really know how to run this reverse kickoff thing, but let's just try it. Somebody should be coming behind Newbin, right? I'd assume. No, maybe not. Newbin in the foot race. Newbin with a touchdown. Let's go for 2. Actually, the game probably should end there, but no, they let us go for a play. I don't really know what you're on. We'll go 4 vertical. If Warren's not there, we're looking to run in with Lamar. And Warren gets us the conversion, so we'll lose by 5. Fun game, though, and fun stream. Appreciate you guys coming through. Yesterday was quite a long stream. They did a little shorter timer to start with. We still came in a couple hours. Should get back to grinding, 4, 5, 6 hour streams like I used to, but yeah, get on and get on to doing some other things. Need to upload Manscaped video. If you guys are not already using my code, please use code DFR15 for Manscaped. I know they're going to have a lot of sales coming up on Black Friday, so I got a new video uploading. Definitely appreciate the interactions on it if you guys happen to see it across any of the socials. And then if you're a fantasy fan, use code DYF. Download Underdog. They will take great care of you. So Underdog, DYF, like Don Yell Freak. Do I play Roblox? No, not really. The kids do, though. Seems like a fun game. I know there's a lot of criticisms over the game because of the lack of player safety, but, I guess that's anything out there. I guess they make a lot of knockoffs of other games within the game, and it just seems cool because it seems like you can jump on and there's just so much to do within the game. Like if you want to play a little baseball game or you want to do whatever, there's options for you. We were rated by Kamish earlier. Let's pay the raid forward to Shano. Get to raid the other half of the Shano Henny team. They hit 1,000 rating yesterday playing co-op, so they're playing again today. So you guys can get your drops there in Philly in just a moment. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you guys again real soon. Thanks for hanging out with me.